right, your fellow weirdo of the flock. How are you? Welcome. Don't worry, you weird traveler from Bizarre World. Do not worry. You have passed the Twilight Zone. Then you travel down the way to the fork in the road.
I love it! You guys are so great!
You hit the fork in the road and you took a right. Well, there was only two ways to go, and left looked way too happy. So you took the right
Ding, ding, ding.
and rolled right into the most offensive church this side of the YouTuberverse, the Party Pit. Welcome. Oh, do not worry. I am the saint of awesome. Your superstone sage, Saint Nikki Catholic, and I am fucking wonderful. So, welcome. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we officially read God's unofficial biography. It's called God Said, because he did not say that. So we are reading this magical book to find out what he did say. So if that sounds interesting, don't worry. I have 6 C's for whatever time it is. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chair with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. But be careful. We're taking care of some raccoons and lots of cats. So bring your animals and come on. We're going to have a good time. So welcome, have a seat. I got something to show you. Wait, maybe I got something to show you. Not exactly sure. Yeah, okay. So, now that we're about to get the teleprompter ready, let's. What does this one look like? No, I don't like this one. We'll do this one, possibly. What do we think? It'll give everybody something to look at. Besides my beautiful face. Okay, there we go. We're good time. Yeah. So, Miss Muddy, do you want to say hi?
Hi, how is everybody tonight? Hello, waving from Oklahoma. Waiting to get started reading the Bible. I forgot where we were. I've been absent for a couple of days. I apologize. I've got a lot of things going on right now. But I'm kind of back.
We're on Isaiah 24. We're on Isaiah 24. And
I am there.
all right, I was gonna wait one more second to see if anybody else comes. City usually comes and at least says hi. Ricky's at work. I know that for sure. Because I accidentally called him in the middle of his work night last night.
You did.
Yeah, I called him on my live stream. Oh, yeah. Dustin told me something about what you just posted He said I need to stop doing that, but I don't want to stop doing that because it's about to be hibernating season anyway. They're not going to come back out pretty soon. So Dustin said stop doing that.
Okay, you want me to delete it?
No.
Or just leave it there?
Leave it there. Because I don't want to stop, but it is hibernating season. They should go into hibernation too. And then in the springtime, we'll have 5 more raccoons. Then
500, did you say? 500?
No, 5 more.
I'm just joking.
Oh, but I'll at least have 20 by next spring. And really, they're not even mine. But I've been feeding them, so I feel like it's my duty because maybe they don't know how to hunt anymore because I've domesticated them. And I rent this house, so you never know what could happen. We rent from corporate slumlords. But I guess it doesn't help that I'm messy, so I can't really say nothing about the rental company being shit, because I'm kind of shit. So I can't say too much. But Miss Muddy.
Yes, Saint Sage.
I found a t-shirt. I have a t-shirt that I can wear over that outfit that I have for my stageness in public. I got a t-shirt that says, "Not today, Satan." And instead of my Bible, I'm going to take my comfort walking stick.
That sounds good.
Yep. So, and that was the other thing. Should, instead of putting Bible Lady, should I just put Bible Sage, the ghetto redneck Bible Sage, instead of Lady?
No, I think you should leave it.
Leave it? Okay.
How long has it been like that? Since you started it, or have you changed it before?
Oh no, I've been through all kinds of names, but I've always kept Bible Lady.
Yeah, I would keep Bible Lady.
Okay, yeah, because I've always been Bible Lady. So, well, since I started this YouTube channel, which I want to talk about something. Well, I guess people are here, so I should start reading the Bible. So, remind me I gotta say something.
I will.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Press like and subscribe and chat in the chat because we would love to interact with you. I just lost 2 viewers that quick.
No, you did.
I hate. Oh no, it went from 4 to 2.
They got a phone call. I'm gonna back them up here. The phone rang. They had to go potty. Something. There's something going on.
Okay, we can live with that. Okay, so Isaiah chapter 24. Behold, the Lord lays the earth to waste, devastates it, distorts its surface, and scatters its inhabitants. Okay, that's what it is. And the people will be like the priests, fake and people that hurt children and forcing them sexy time. Look, don't be like the priest. They're fucking terrible. The servant like his master. The maid like her mistress. The buyer like the seller. The lender like the borrower. And the creditor like the debtor. So they're all going to get a taste of their own medicine. But why would you say the people would be like priests? Oh my God, if that's what he's saying, you're going to end up being under terrible people.
Yeah.
You're going to be treated like these people treat other people. Yay, I was kind of right about the priest thing. Yay, I know things. Okay. The earth mourns and withers. The world fades and withers. The exalted of the people of the earth will fade away. Not soon enough, big guy. Listen, we got to talk about that because that's like a real thing that's happening. And it should happen sooner rather than later. You know, just get these people away from Trump. Oh, Helldiver's going on in the other room. Okay. The earth is also polluted by its inhabitants. My brother, there's a boy. Yeah, for they transgressed laws, violated statutes, and broke the everlasting covenant. Therefore, a curse devours the earth, and those who live in it are held guilty. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. That's when the sun explodes. That's when God's coming. It's like 10 million years, and the sun will implode on itself. And some planets survive when their suns explode, but very few. And the planet is always pretty much desolate at the end. But this is Earth, and life finds a way. So, there's that. Okay. And desolation. Okay, few men are left. The new wine mourned, and the vine decayed. All the merry-hearted sigh. The gaiety. Ah, yeah. But they, the gaiety of tambourines, cease it. Good, because tambourines are terrible. The noise of.
Hey, I free. How dare you?
I know, I watch your church.
Sorry.
It's
Trying to
okay.
derail.
It's okay. I knew what I was doing, lady. Okay. So, Herbs, they said, they do not drink wine with song. Strong drink is bitter to those who drink it. Yeah, this one made beer taste like ass. Is this curse right here? Good. Anybody who drinks that, ew. I don't know. Beer is so gross. I don't know what it is, but all beer tastes the same to me. Does it taste different to you?
I don't drink beer.
Yeah, it all tastes the same.
Beer that I have drank is like Corona, which is okay. lime and salt in it.
Fancy drinking. Okay.
Yeah, it does taste gross.
The city of chaos is broken down. Every house is shut up, so none may enter. There is an outcry in the street concerning the wine. All joy turns to gloom. The gaiety of the earth is banished. Desolation is left in the city. See Democrat playbook. They just destroy shit. I don't know. But this is happening right now.
All over the world.
Yeah. Look. These people are not gonna piss off God. It's not even time. The sun hasn't even began to try to explode. And he's not doing a flood anymore. Next time it's going to be catastrophic. And that's what it's saying. And the last I heard, the sun isn't going to explode for like 10 million years. So they're doing this shit to piss off God in vain. And I know no plan man makes, God is going to make succeed. So it might be less than 10 million years. But nobody has to be worried about climate change. They got to be worried about taking care of the sun. Something. And if they really want to try to make the sun explode, they would gather up all the trash in space and throw it into the sun. Maybe that'll work. If you feed it with enough trash, it'll explode. Oh no. But that's a better idea than making everybody self-cannibalize, with their emotions and bullshit. They're cannibalizing in front of us. It's self-cannibalizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's going to be no escape.
No escape. It's going to be...
No escape. Judgment Day.
No escape. But I don't think, in my estimation, from what I hear through the grapevine, the earth isn't going to explode for a little while, or the sun isn't going to explode for a little while. So nobody has to worry about it's the end of times. This is a pattern in the world. Everybody gets entropic. And then they...
That's right here in verse 13, that it'll be the earth and among the nations. Like I just said, all the way around there. Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be the sun exploding. Because God said no more water. He's not going to do that because grounding is terrible and it takes a while. It takes too long. That's what it is. It takes too long to drown everybody. So he's just going to explode everybody. That's just my opinion. But it's better than climate change. What the fuck? No, it is climate change. And everybody needs to get used to the new season before they fuck up the planting schedule. And then everybody really is left without food and shit like that because nobody's paying attention to the season. They're doing this shit on purpose. They keep everybody focused on the sun god and sacrificing greenbacks instead of virgins to the sun god. And the sun god is regular God, and he does not give a fuck about anything that our humans are doing to themselves. And God does not care about money. God cares about what he cares about, which is the land of Israel. And he will not let nothing happen to it. So I don't know why nobody is doing anything about season change. Do you remember there used to be a fall? Right now it should be fall, but now it's pre-winter.
Not here yet. It's just now starting to cool down.
Yeah, but it's not fall. It's going to go straight into winter. There's
Well,
not.
like every time I turn around, it's Friday again. It's like the time is shortened too,
Yes. Yes.
or sped up, or whatever. I don't know. Just like
No.
like every time I turn around, the whole week has gone by, and it doesn't feel like the whole week's gone by.
Neil deGrasse Tyson said the moon pulls at the earth. So the earth moves, like scoots over a little bit. So again, it's like people need to be paying attention to this kind of shit. But everybody's so scared about those statistics that that psycho made up when there is a book on how to manipulate how to manipulate stats, or what the fuck did I just call them? What was I saying, Miss Muddy?
I don't know.
Oh, I was talking about the dude that made up climate change. There is a book on how to manipulate statistics, and the statistics are manipulated for fucking global warming. If you read the pamphlet on global warming, it is the same as the pamphlet on global cooling, which they thought ashes would kill the snow if there was a global cooling thingamabob. They were trying to figure out how to melt snow. And everybody sacrifices their money to the sun god instead of sacrificing their virgins. But that's just my opinion on it. And I'm going to go back to reading this.
Okay.
Okay. So, hold on. Okay. Chaos is every house is shut up so that no one may enter. There's an outcry in the street concerning the wine. All joy turns to gloom. The gaiety of the earth is banished. Isolation is left in the city, and the gate is battered to ruin. For thus it will be in the midst of the earth among the people, as the shaking of an olive tree. As the gleanings when the great harvest is over, they raise their voices, they shout for joy. They cry out from the west concerning the majesty of the Lord. Therefore, glorify the Lord in the east. The name of the Lord, the God of Israel, is in the coastlands of the sea. From the end of the earth we hear songs, glory to the righteous one. But I say, woe to me, alas for me. The treacherous deal treacherously. The treacherous deal treacherously. Terror and pit and snare confront you, O inhabitant of the earth. Then it will be that he who flees the report of death's disaster will fall into the pit, and he who climbs out of the pit will be caught in a snare. For the windows above are open, and the foundations of the earth shake. The earth is broken asunder, the earth is split through. The earth is shaken violently, and the earth reels to and fro like a jerker, and it totters like a shack, for its transgression is heavy upon it, and it will fail never to rise again. So it will happen in the day that the Lord will punish the rest of heaven on high, and the kings of the earth on earth. They will be gathered together like prisoners in the dungeon, and will be confined to prison. And after many days, they will be punished. Oh, this can't happen soon enough. Then the moon will be abased, and the sun ashamed. For the Lord of hosts reign on Mount Zion, city of David, and in Jewland, and his glory will be before his elders. So what do you think?
What do I think? You asking me? Or you asking this chat?
I'm asking whoever wants to answer. We're in between chapters.
Devastation of the earth.
It is a pretty,
And that's a curse, right? It's a curse. Isn't that what it is? Therefore, a curse assumes the earth.
yes.
People must bear their guilt. Therefore, earth's inhabitants are burned up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And them being burned up. That's what makes me, well, one of the reasons that it's like, oh yeah, the sun's gonna explode. Everybody's gonna be burned up. And Jesus kind of.
The next line gives you hope. You know, it says, and very few are left. You know?
Yeah, but we already know who that very few are. You know, we already know. So, really,
Hi, Neil.
hey, welcome. I missed you. Because you didn't show up yesterday.
I didn't either, or I kind of did.
Yeah. But don't feel bad.
I showed up as you.
Yes. Neil, did you see Miss Muddy's costume? Oh. She dressed like me for Halloween. And she won most original costume. Miss Muddy, do you want me to show him the picture? Let me finish home.
I did your whole spiel. God said, what? I kept saying that over and over.
Yeah. No, did you tell him? Hi, welcome. Wait, Miss Muddy, what does that mean? Do you read what Jason said? Everyone who has ever lived. Oh, yeah. I'll say a prayer or something. I'll even do it in God voice. But you have to wait till the end of it. And press the like button. And thank you for chatting. We love when people chat. And Miss Muddy, I'm trying to roll this cigarette, and then I'll show that picture of you from Halloween. And I'm gonna get somebody to take a picture of me before my doctor's appointment when I dress like the Bible lady to go to my birthday or my doctor appointment. I really hope this doesn't fuck my computer up. It probably
What are you doing?
Hold on. We'll do this one. Where am I located? Right here. Okay. I'm about to show the photo, Miss Muddy. Where did I? Right. Right here. Can you see it?
Nope, I see the raccoons.
Okay. Let me go to, wait, screen share, window, Miss Muddy. Okay. Okay, can you see it now?
Yep. There you go, Neil. Now, can you put it side by side? No?
No, I don't even know how to do that, Muddy. But that's Miss Muddy as the Bible lady for Halloween. She won most original costume. So, Miss Muddy, did you draw that on your Bible or did you use a different book? I would use a different book.
I did use a book that is stories of the Bible for children. But what I did is I taped the book shut so nobody could open it.
Awesome, Miss Muddy.
One person did try to open it, and I think they couldn't open it. Yeah, and I thought I would do a white cover since your cover is brown. Just to
Yeah.
make it a little different.
Dustin bought me the Bible. Well, the Bible that I did use, but like I said,
Okay, take it down, take it down. That's enough, take it down.
I already did take it down.
Oh, okay. I'm lagging behind on the live stream, so I'm like 20 seconds behind.
Is that Jason guy still here? I wonder if
I don't know.
Muddy did nail it.
You know, we were twinsies and she didn't even know it. Well, I did FaceTime with her last night. And
Yeah.
we were like we were side by side on the screens on my phone. I should have took a screenshot because it was so cute.
Yep, but Muddy had real hair.
Yeah, that was my real hair. And
Yep,
I teased it all out so it would be all best.
yeah, it's the best way.
And I had to take those headphones out. Those headphones are for my Pioneer stereo system, like the 80s.
You know
They're
what?
not. And I told everybody I'm a YouTuber.
You know what I want to do? I want to get some sticks and leaves and stick them in here so I look more crazy like a sage in the cave, with my hair all whatever. I don't even.
No, you can do it with like next time you go to Dollar General or something like that, buy a couple dollar flour and take the leaves off of it. That way, you know,
I don't have dead leaves in my hair. Yeah.
Just some green leaves or something.
Yeah, and maybe even little flowers.
Marijuana leaf. You could do green construction paper and cut out marijuana leaves, little tiny marijuana leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, little green marijuana leaves. That would be cool. Just a few.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea.
You know what I want to watch? I want to watch the Ten Commandments again. The one from 1956. The original.
Yeah, see, I hate that though. I do not like them Bible movies because I know the story of Moses pretty much inside and out. I don't exactly know the words, but I know when certain things happen. But then they speed it up. It's like Moses is parting the sea, and then the guys just come up to Moses like, "We need food. What, did you just bring us here to kill us?" And it's like,
did you know that all those props that they built back in well, the movie was put out in 56, and it took them a couple years to make it, right? And they buried all that stuff in the sand. It's still out there.
damn.
Some of it's been dug up, and some of it's in museums now. But I mean, if you look at the backdrops and all of the, the sets that they made out there, they were out there like for 2 years. Over 8,000 people were extras in that movie.
That
I know a lot of
is.
the backstory to the movie. The director had a heart attack during the movie.
Well, I don't want to say anything
What's the guy's
disparaging.
name? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I don't want to say anything, but he did tell the story wrong. One of the Ten Commandments movies told the story wrong because when certain things happen, that's when the people come and bitch at Moses and are like, "You just wanted us to die here." And it's like something is significant is happening that Moses is doing, but then the people want to start complaining. But they don't complain until after that. And Dawson's like, "Well, they're trying to get everything into the movie." He's like, they only have so much time. And it's like, but I have such a hard time.
I get it. But that's when you can critique it and pick it apart too.
Yeah, I know Dustin hates when I do that. He absolutely hates it. Oh, I didn't give you a cocktail.
Dustin like my costume?
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Miss Muddy, I showed Dustin, I showed my kids, I showed Fred, and my friend Tony comes in here as Darkwing. Uh, he said, that makes you epic. So he said that was epic.
Good.
Yo,
There's a frog in here. Yay.
are you gonna?
Frog, hold on. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you when I catch it. The little bitty tiny frog.
Are you gonna keep it? Name it.
No, I'll catch him and let him outside. But he went underneath my table. I was like, what is that crawling across the floor? And then I seen it jump twice. Oh, he's just a little bitty guy. Jump in the bucket. Jump in the bucket. Oh my god, he's so tiny. He's like the size of my fingernail.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay, I got him in the bucket. No, don't jump out. Oh, he's a crawler. Ugh. Alright, hang on. I'm going to take a picture. He's in my little catch bucket. It's where I caught my tarantulas and stuff.
Oh my god, you got tarantulas? Well, feed it a
Yeah,
frog.
we get house once in a while.
Feed
Okay,
it a
I'll put my finger down here so you can see how little he is. Where you at, buddy? Okay, too. You're so tiny.
Well, we're trying to catch a
Oh,
frog.
he doesn't feel sad.
Everyone, welcome. Press like and subscribe. As soon as I get this picture of this frog, we're gonna go on to chapter 25. So welcome. Chat in the chat if you would like to. I love interacting. So,
Okay, I put it in the general.
all right, let's see.
And I'm going to go let him go outside right now.
Oh my god, he is so tiny. Can my computer see that?
I believe I saw him. I'm glad I had the light on.
I
He
love
would have
him.
jumped somewhere in here and died.
That would have been sad. Where am I at? Right there. Okay. So now we are going to go on to chapter 25. Okay. So it says, O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will give thanks to thy name. For thou hast worked wonders, plans formed long ago with perfect faithfulness. For you have made a city into a heap, a fortified city to ruin. A palace of strangers is a city no more. It will never be rebuilt. Therefore, a strong people will glorify thee. Cities of ruthless nations will serve thee, for you have been a defense for the helpless, a defense for the needy in his distress, a refuge from the storm, a shade from the heat. For the breath of ruthlessness is like a rainstorm against a wall, like heat in a drought. You do subdue the uproar of aliens, like that heat by the shadow of a cloud. The song of the ruthless is silent. Wait, the you do subdue the uproar of aliens. Oh yeah, that's the other country. Okay. And the Lord of hosts will prepare a lavish banquet for all people on this mountain, a banquet of aged wine, choice pieces with marrow, and refined aged wine. On this mountain he will show up the covering which is over all people. Even the veil which is stretched over all nations. He will swallow up death for all time. And the Lord God will wipe away tears from all faces. And he will remove the reproach of his people from all the earth. For the Lord has spoken. And it will be said in that day, behold, this is our God for whom we have waited, that he might save us. This is the Lord for whom we have waited. Let us rejoice and be glad in his salvation. I don't know. And the hand of the Lord will rest on this mountain, and Moab will be trodden down in his place. As straw is trodden down in the water of a manure pile. Okay, that's a visual I could have did without. I don't need that in my life right now. Okay. And he will spread out his hands. Oh, now they give him 2 arms. Okay. And he will spread out his hands in the middle of it, as the swimmer spreads out his hands to swim. So he's going in like a diver. So he's either going to go like this or just bam, explode everybody. Okay. But the Lord will lay low his pride together with the trickery of his hands. See, I've been saying that. God the second is tricksy. He's tricksy. And the unassailable fortification of your wall he will bring down, lay low, and cast to the ground, even to the dust. Yeah, Miss Muddy is a cutie in that outfit, ain't she? Okay, so now we are in between chapters. So, Miss Muddy, what do you think? You know, like, first it's a prayer, and then he's like, we're gonna do all this great stuff from you, but then we're gonna treat you bad because God is tricksy.
Yeah.
God's like, look here. But then he hides the bad shit in his other hand and he's like, look here, bam, and rolls the dice, and it's always bad. But it turns out to be a good thing for like 100 years.
Deliverance, yeah.
Yep, and they last like a year before they go back to worshiping Moloch and hurting children. But I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I hope God comes. I hope God comes. Neil, what do you think? What is that, Miss Muddy?
I said God or Jesus.
Well, God's the second saying he's going to do all this stuff. What I'm saying is he should do it again. But I think right now in our time, we're in God the Third's time. So we don't know what God the Third is going to do. God the Third isn't as tricksy as God the Second. But sometimes it's really confusing because you don't know if God the Third is coming like God the Second. But also, we have to keep in mind that we don't know when God the First is being let out of his box. Because it's been like over 2,000 years. Well, it's been 2,000 years and some change since Jesus. And we know every 1,000 years the bad God gets to be let out of his box for a short while. And I don't know, maybe we're at that time he's let out of his box for a short while. And it's going to be a lot of pain until he has to go back to jail. So pretty much every 1,000 years he gets a weekend. But his weekend might last a long ass time. Because we don't even know. Like a day for God is how many years,
A long time.
Yeah. Yep, and I don't know if we're coming to the end of his 1,000 years or the beginning.
7 years? Is that what you said?
No, every 1,000 years, God the First gets let out of his box. He gets out of jail for a weekend. And we don't know how long his weekend is. We don't know. So we could be at the beginning of his 1,000 years or at the end of it. I can't tell.
I don't know.
But if the bad guys are feeling their God slipping away from them and they're acting all crazy, maybe we're at the end of his 1,000 years. And I don't exactly know how long he has left.
I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. Government is really going to make a lot of. I heard that a lot of people are not going to get their food stamps on the 1st of November. That's not going to be very good.
My therapist said. My therapist said.
I looked it up for Oklahoma.
That.
I looked it up for Oklahoma. 680,000 people will not get their. It's called TANF here.
My therapist said that shit doesn't kick in until around Christmas 2026. Nobody is getting.
I don't know about that because I'll tell you.
Or maybe no. She said 2020.
I'll tell you later.
She said 2025. I said 26 on accident. It's around Christmas, December 25. because I was kind of freaking out about it. I was like, what about me? Because I'm on
Well, it
food.
kind of makes sense to me. My husband is a Native American, and he was on a food program where they, it's like ABT, only that money can be spent on anything except for like fast food, like McDonald's. The card won't work in places like that. In December of last year, December or January, see, February, no, I think in December of last year they put uh, $2,000 on his card and said it will be that's all that he's going to get now. So technically, that money ran out November 1st, and it's just odd that it's all these days are falling into place. It's almost like the Native people knew this was coming.
Well, I don't know. A lot of that is getting into, like, you need to look at who your lawmakers are, man. None of that has to do.
Yeah. It was really odd that they did that last year. They just gave almost 10 months. I think 10, it must have been in November of last year. Because it run out, I think it was only 10 months though. But anyway, the card just ran out. Because I only spent $200 a month on that card. I didn't spend it all at once, but I felt bad when that happened because I thought, wow, a lot of people are going to spend all this money right now, and they're not going to have any money for the rest of
Well, that's their
the year.
decision. Miss Muddy, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Those people got the same opportunity as you. It's just their fault. They're stupid. Do not feel bad for.
Because you could spend $200 in a week, so I would only buy certain stuff on that, on his, Indian's benefits. I'll just call it that.
Well,
Because it wasn't a food stamp card. You could buy toilet paper and shampoo and gasoline. You could gas with it.
I'm sorry that that's happening.
I budgeted it. I only allowed him to spend $200 a month on that card, even though there was 2,000 on it. They put all at once, and I thought, oh man, a lot of people are going to spend this money tomorrow.
And that's their fault, Miss Muddy. I'm gonna tell you.
No, but this is what I'm trying to make the point is. The point is that Native American benefits ran out November 1 of this year.
Damn,
now,
that's coming
November
up.
1 of this year, the government is shut down, and a lot of people aren't going to get their benefits.
What?
Yeah.
Kids
out there.
Yeah, but Miss Muddy.
It didn't ask for this.
No,
So,
but their parents did. They asked for everything that's happening to them. Miss Muddy, I'm gonna say, I was one of those women that, and I still am because I get disability because my brain's all fucked up. But I used to get a lot in food stamps, and I would spend it all in one day on fucking junk food, no lie. And I did that because it was free money. And that's what, Trump is saying. Listen, if you need this, fine. But if you're just doing it to be a fuck off, then you're losing it. And there are more people on disability and food stamps because they fake symptoms of mental disorder. And then they get this essay. Right. And I'm sure it's gonna,
like somebody like me who doesn't need the program. If I fell, let's say I fell on hard times, and I needed the program, I would have to jump through hoops.
Yes. Because you don't know how to fake it.
System, I would probably get turned away.
Yeah, because you don't know how to fake it. In some of those programs,
I go in there and be all honest and everything,
on some of those programs, you can't have a man live at your house. Even on food stamps and the SSDI, I can't have a boyfriend, I can't have a man taking care of me, or I lose my SSDI, I lose my food stamps. I can't have anybody taking care of me. I am Dustin's roommate. I have my own room back here. Dustin can't take care of me. He's not allowed to take care of me because of these crazy fucking programs. They don't want a man in your life. Even the disability.
Well, even those people who are receiving benefits, it's so hard to get off the program because you're penalized, You go get a job and they take your medical away, they take your stamps away, they take
everything away.
Yeah.
It's
honestly, I remember when I was single, I worked for the daycare. That's pretty much all I could pay. I couldn't pay really my utilities and stuff. Just by myself.
Yeah.
Without any benefit. That's just like going to work every day. This was when I had 4 little kids.
Oh, well, they should have helped you, no problem.
Oh, they were too little to help, and that's an adult problem, not a child problem.
No, I mean the welfare should have helped you.
I don't know. It was hard here. I was on it for a very short period of time. I got on it and realized all the bullshit that was going on. I felt like I was treated like cattle in a cattle line. And I actually said that at the office one day. I was like, what are we all cattle here or something?
Yes, absolutely. You're going to the chopping block of U.S. government, and it will chop everything away from you except for them kids. And the second you get a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, they consider you on your feet and you're done. They don't.
Well, here when I first moved here, got here in October, it was cold, it was, didn't have much, and I wanted to go to the food bank. So I found out where the food bank was.
I love the food bank.
And they said, oh, you gotta go to the DHS office to get a note to come here.
Oh, see, that's stupid.
Like,
that's stupid.
I gotta drive all the way over to the DHS office, sit in line, and get a little note from them saying, yeah, I need food. And then, so I did that. It was an all-day ordeal, okay? And I was desperate at the time, so, like we get desperate, we do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
And I go back over to the food bank, and they give me, a couple of cans of tuna and a couple of cans. Now, mind you, there's 5 of us, 4 kids and me, and a couple of packs of hot dogs, maybe 4 days of food.
Wow, maybe. Oklahoma blows balls.
And listen, and then they said, oh, you can't come back for 60 days. And I was like, what? Now, I had just spent the whole day to get a little bit of it. And then they told me I couldn't come back. And I was like, I felt just beat up that day.
Oklahoma's fucked up.
How they treated
me. No offense.
If you want food around here, you go to the church, knock on their door. They will feed you, and they will close.
See, I go to the Salvation Army I go to the church. Man, I get food boxes, a couple food boxes. Like, I go to different places on the same day to get food bank stuff because
Yeah.
food
They
bank
do that
stuff.
around here. One food bank, and it's strict.
Yeah, that's
Now, once you
because
get signed up through the DHS office, you don't have to go to them every time to get it though. I think it was just that first initial time. But that day that I walked away from there, after they told me I could come back for 2 months, could come back for 2 months. What, like, yeah, you can't come back till next Thursday or something like that. No, not 60 days. I was just, are you kidding me? How do people make it?
see that's what you get when you let rich people run food banks.
Well, no, the food bank was run by DHS.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it was, I got here and I just could not believe some of the ways that this town, well, the town that I work in, I don't live in that town anymore.
Wow.
I live out in the country now, like frogs in my living room.
Man, I need to go back to the
Anyway,
food bank.
do you want to read another chapter or we just chit chat?
Well, we're at an hour. Neil, are you still here? Neil said, if God comes, he's in trouble. He's never been worthy. See, don't think that. Don't think that. Jesus hung out with weirdos. We're definitely worthy to hang out with Jesus. Get out of here. What'd he say to Peter, that traitor? Peter, Jesus said, I don't care what you said. What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Yeah, me living in the Bible Belt, with my husband playing music, we'd be in some dive bars, we'd be in some pretty, North Brooks, Friends in Blue places. And, I would get asked, you're a Christian. How can you go to places like that? And I would flat look him straight in the eyeball and say, look, Jesus knows where I'm at. He knows how to go. It's that simple.
I'm telling you, Jesus.
He would rather come here in this dive bar that I'm at than he would want to go down the street to the synagogue, okay? He'd rather sit here with me, okay?
Yeah.
So, that's what I tell people. Now, we don't do that anymore, but he used to tour a lot.
Jesus said, the healthy don't need a doctor. The hell.
I'd like to ask a question about, Satan being the director of music. I have a lot of questions about that because
Satan was not. There is no proof that Satan was a musical guy. But by the time we get to the part where that is, there's already been the angel war and there's already those people down here. So there's no fucking way Jesus or Satan was the musical guy.
You don't think so?
No, there ain't no way in hell. Because remember, in Job, Satan just walked up to God like it wasn't shit. He had a bad attitude towards God. And he was like, watch what I do to your number one guy. And God's like, do everything but kill him because he's a good guy. And no.
Ricky came in the Discord. Hi, Ricky.
Hi, cousin.
Hey, cousin. Hey, Money. Hey, everybody watching on the live channel. I am off work early, so I'm completely sober.
All right. Well.
Yep.
Time for one of the 6 C's.
Yep.
You know it.
Coffee, the chair.
Yep. You can sit in the wicker one in the basement.
Oh,
Nah, I don't like sitting down. I like standing up.
Oh, cool. Stand by the exit so you can see if somebody's coming.
did you see my picture?
See what?
My picture. I was a YouTuber last night for the Halloween costume.
Oh, is it posted on Discord?
Yeah, it's on Discord.
It's
Come on,
in the
look.
general. No, look up. Go scroll up a little bit.
Yep.
I was stage last night.
Oh yeah, talking about the concept. What?
Yep.
Hey, actually, wait, did you get it to Nikki?
Yeah, she went as me.
Alright.
Doesn't she look like your grandma? She looks a lot like Veda Sue.
She looks like Beta if Beta was a white woman, so
Of course, race.
How cute is that?
well, you know, my grandmother's a Mexican woman, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, no, there are similarities. Do you have any you relate to any Paragons?
Nope. Allison's, Workman, Canada.
Gibson?
No Gibson.
Yeah. Anybody from the Appalachian Mountains?
No, mainly from Tennessee and Arkansas.
Well, I got some family down in Tennessee, but it's not on the Gibson side, so.
No.
Actually, I got some.
Tennessee was like 150 years ago, and Arkansas was more like 75 years ago.
So it's probably not.
And Arkansas was the candidate and Workman. And
You know, I tell you what. I tell you what. So, our family from the Appalachian Mountains actually originated and settled there because our family goes back to like Native Americans that were originally tribes in the Appalachian Mountains before they decided to start intermixing with some outlaws from some other nations, right? And then there was a few escaped slaves that went up in the Appalachian Mountains and obviously intermixed with already mixed people. So it's kind of how that went with our family.
Yeah. Something like that.
Sorry, I was.
Well, it's basically how the Melungeon origin happened anyway.
Yeah. Well.
And a lot of my mother's side of the family now resides in Indiana, believe it or not, Indianapolis.
State right next to us.
Yeah, he actually was in the military and retired in the military, retired up there. Pretty much that was his home base while he was in the military.
Oh, okay.
In Indiana. And I
Hey, shout out
his
to Jason. New person in the chat, welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. Sorry, continue.
Reynolds, that's another name that just came to mind. Reynolds, another name. That was my mom's mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Too much information out here. I need to shut up.
It's okay.
But anyways, back to Nikki's stream. Sorry, we're getting way off track. I have a bad habit of getting off track.
We got way off track earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the first chapter read.
In the middle of the first chapter. In the middle of the first chapter. Yep.
Yes. You're right.
In the middle of the first chapter, I went off about global warming for no real reason.
the sun blowing up. Well, that
and
wasn't for no reason. It was Isiah.
and sacrificing greenbacks to the sun god. Yep. But I don't even know why I went into that or not. I do not remember. But it did happen. Man. Look at his back. I feel so bad for him. There is some kind of snake thing that was going around here biting some animals and made their fur fall off. And then 2 puncture wounds would be where the fur fell off, wherever they bit him. Look at it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, real quick. Oh, yeah, The Undertaker. I want to talk about that shit for a second. The Undertaker is a snake. And I don't say that lightly because I love him.
Are you talking about wrestling or are you talking about the Bible?
Wrestling.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm so disappointed in The Undertaker. Like, he literally sold out his friend and sold his podcast to WWE behind his co-host's back, and then traded his co-host for his wife, who totally sucks at podcasting. And it's bullshit. That's
Can I
what
tell you something?
yes.
You want to know why I stopped watching WWF?
Because of CM Punk, that bitch.
No, when Chris Benoit died, and there was all that stuff going on with Elizabeth, I quit watching. I could not watch it.
Oh, I absolutely love wrestling. I do.
I do too, but to me it got real when all that went down.
Yeah, but the Chris Benoit thing was over steroids. And the Elizabeth thing was because she was an idiot. I mean, I'm sorry that she died, but if, like, anybody that does drugs, you know that's a huge possibility. And she was around wrestlers that killed themselves or died. Like, she knew better.
Yeah.
But Lex Luger also knew better. But nobody expects to die. Everybody's invincible until they die. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's the life it chose.
Yep. And I don't know. But The Undertaker is bullshit. And I love his podcast. But I hate it now. It's like his wife ruined it. Because now he's uncomfortable. And it ruins it. You know what, Miss Muddy? Miss Muddy. Oh, she's busy.
I'm sorry.
When you got married, did you act like things in your past didn't happen?
No.
No.
I came with all my luggage, laid it all out on the table, said, if you want to be with me, this is what you have to deal with in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muddy's not really the type of person to really hype shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But it seems
No,
like
we started getting serious. But, you know, I did not tell him everything about what I have and what I do because I didn't want to be taken advantage of. I wanted the right guy.
Yeah, it
But
seemed.
once we started getting serious, I was like, man, I got 4 kids. I've got an asshole ex-husband who's always wanting something. And, so, and we didn't have children together, but we've been married for 21 years.
Do
It's
you actually got any kids?
I
4.
have 4.
Oh,
3 daughters and my son is the youngest.
no, okay, I was wondering.
Neil, why aren't you joining the conversation? Like, we just forgot about Neil, Miss Muddy.
And Jason. I think some friends of mine are live. I'm a mod on another channel, and I think that person is live right now. So that's probably where that I've invited here.
Damn,
More drama.
I
More
thought,
drama over there. I'm sorry.
no, I thought that this was the time we picked because nobody else was live. Man.
No, it's when drama fires up, people fire up live streams, and people just want to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
And it is
People are playing the
Halloween, holiday, and Saturday night, and just be happy I'm here, and
Hey.
Ricky's here, Neil's here.
I'm happy that you're here.
Better be.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, early birthday.
Thank you. My birthday's in, I don't know, like 8 or 9 days. I don't know.
My son's is on the 16th of November.
Oh, you know, I said my son turns 21 tomorrow. He turns 20. And you know what?
Oh, liar.
Yeah. But you know what? That means I'm exactly 20 years older than my son. Because I'll be 40 on the 10th. And he just turned 20 today. Yep. Look at that baby possum. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's so little. Huh?
I got laundry at the dryer just stopped.
Oh shit. I got laundry downstairs too. Motherfucker.
Girl, I cooked I cooked the dish. Hold on, let me go look at it. It is a cabbage dish. Like rolled cabbage.
Yeah.
I made like a stew. Tasted just like rolled cabbage. And I froze some of it so I could take it to lunch for work. And then I put some in the fridge. So I was busy all day.
Cabbage.
Couch.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Man, cabbage hurts my stomach so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
No, it cramps my stomach. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah. Like on New Year's, Dustin's mom makes sauerkraut and pork. Like, I don't like pork at all. And sauerkraut hurts my stomach. So she always has to make
What
me.
about coleslaw? If you eat coleslaw, is that okay?
If it's mixed with
Raw
mashed,
cabbage?
if it's mixed with mashed potatoes. Like, if
No,
you,
that doesn't sound very good.
well, if you get KFC potatoes or you get mashed potatoes and like somehow they mix on the same fork, I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea why that works, but it does. But if I just eat coleslaw by itself, it doesn't turn out so good for me. But I'd have to eat a lot of it.
That's what I made tonight. They're not dry. I start the dryer again.
Hey, that's a blessing. Miss Muddy, that's a fucking blessing.
Start the dryer?
No, when your clothes aren't dry, so you get a few more extra minutes to not fold laundry.
All I have in there is jeans. Oh, they're easy to fold. But I haven't done laundry in like 3 weeks. So.
Oh, you sound like me, because I don't do laundry for like 3 weeks. And then I get pissed off. But then I get pissed off. There's too many dirty laundries. But I need to get in the habit of washing clothes like every week. Wash laundry. All I got left is my pillows and pillowcases and blankets and shit. Like tomorrow, we're gonna have to change the bed sheets. How often do you change your bed sheets?
About every other week. And I just found a set that finally fits the mattress and doesn't slip off all the time. I waller. I waller like a fish out of water.
I feel like something's on my nose. Hold on. You guys.
I'm tired.
Okay, before you go to bed, do I have something on my nose?
I can't see you. I'm looking at the raccoons. Oh wait, I'm also like 30 seconds behind on the live stream. There's a big delay.
I can't see nothing on my nose. Oh, Neil says he watches his every week. Are you military?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Well,
looks like a nose to me.
see, I try to give the raccoons bowls, but they just dump the bowls out. So now we just throw dog food out there because they prefer to eat it off the ground. I have no idea.
And there, we had one cat show up here, and I feel bad. So I went and bought cat food. Took cat food down to the bar, put it with the horse food, and left half of it up here on the back porch. Girl, there was 7 cats out there tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody, all of them are hungry all the time.
Oh yeah, they're yelling at me now. Meow, meow. I'm like, buddy, you don't even belong to me. I've never even touched you. Why are you yelling at me? But that's what you get out in the country. They cats don't get fixed. Next thing you know, you got another litter. They look to me about 6 months to a year old.
Oh, feed them babies. Oh, see, I'd be feeding them all. That's when would be so mad at me.
I am. I've got a glass, table out on the back porch. There are 4 bowls sitting on top of that table, so the dogs can't get to their food. They really don't eat it anyway, but I keep it up off the ground so that the ants don't get to it. The dogs, the neighbor dog will jump up on the table and eat it. I can't stop the neighbor dog from doing it.
When we first moved in this house, there were roaches in it, but we didn't know. and we would keep the cat food on the ground, and the cockroaches would get into it. Did you know my cat, Lucky, none of my cats will eat food if the bowl is on the ground. They won't eat it. Of course, we got rid of the roaches and stuff with this stuff called Combat. It's COMBAT. If anybody gets roaches, it gets rid of them in like 20 minutes. Yep.
When I lived in Washington State, I never seen a roach. But when I moved to Oklahoma, I got to meet them.
They
are here.
And believe it or not, roaches are very clean. Like their little area they live in is real clean. But
yeah, we don't have any here because there's no houses really close by us, for them to spread around. But I have brought home like a bag of potatoes from the grocery store and had little tiny babies all in them and had to put them in the sink and wash them all off and everything.
Oh God.
So I mean it happened. I was upset when that happened.
Yeah, I would have took those right back.
What?
I would have took those right back.
I probably should have, but I'm 10 miles away from the grocery store.
Man, why do you live so far away from things?
Yeah.
Man.
It takes me 25, 30 minutes to drive to town. Now, there is the little town that I live by has a little Dollar General, but you can't get produce there, after going to town.
Man, why do you live so far away from places? Miss Muddy.
Because I can see the Milky Way.
Oh, well, that might be a good trade-off.
I could go outside and I can lay on top of my storm shelter and I can watch, comet showers, things like that. I've watched that. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna have to help me out. Elon Musk sent that rocket ship up into space.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of this rocket is. The rocket has the name, but anyway, they put up those Starlink.
Yep.
Okay, so I've seen the whole 21 Starlink trailing behind that rocket. I've seen them releasing them, letting one go here, letting one go there. And then I actually came outside one night and the rocket was coming back into orbit, or back into the atmosphere. It was going to land out in the Gulf of Mexico on a landing pad. And I actually watched it use its thrusters to slow it down when it was coming back. It was really cool, actually. I didn't know what it was at first. But I'd have to Google. The rocket has a name. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
BINGO. My rocket has a first name. It's OSCAR. My rocket has a last name.
Good night, Neil.
Oh, good night. I love you. I'm sorry that we didn't talk to you. I feel like we just wasted your time. But we had a good conversation. Starlight, so bright.
Let me find out. Oh, Falcon 9. That's right. It's called the Falcon 9. I actually think I have a video somewhere. I took like a 4-second video of it because I didn't know what it was. I did. Okay. So, let's see. Falcon 9. Re-entry, is that what I would get?
Love you, Neil. See you in the morning.
Okay, Neil, you have a nice one.
My rocket has a first name. It's OSCAR. My rocket has a second name. It's MUSK. I'm a rocket man. You know what? That Rocket Man song, it is really fucking sad. Has anybody ever heard the words to that song? Read the words to Rocket Man. It is a really sad song. I'll be high as a kite by then. They say it's gonna be a long, long time. Did you guys notice I changed the living room? I rearranged it.
No, I'm just kind of mindlessly scrolling on Facebook while listening to you babble while being here with the chat.
That's how my cats drink water.
I'm not watching.
Yeah. She just lets it drip down the side of her face. Rocket.
Hey, we got 7 likes on the YouTube video.
Hey, that's pretty fucking awesome. Because I was telling my dad that I get 5 to 7 likes on my video. That's the most likes I've ever got for a non-raccoon video.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one right now. Ricky said it had 7 likes. But we are going to have to get off here because tomorrow is my son's birthday and Dustin's at work, so you know we'll be up early. Miss Muddy, are you?
Yeah. I am working tomorrow. I didn't work today, so I gotta go to work tomorrow. I had a bunch of other stuff I needed to do today. And then, tomorrow at 2 o'clock is the viewing for and then Monday is the viewing.
Okay. Well, maybe we can meet up tomorrow night because I got a bunch of shit to do too.
Yeah, I'm going to a haunted house tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll all be busy. So I guess
was at
we.
a Halloween party last night. Still was streaming you live. I had you sitting up. People could walk by and look at my phone and see you.
Haha.
It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I will say it was pretty cool.
As long as they didn't hear my preaching. But
No, the music was loud. They couldn't hear it.
Cool.
They were just amazed that I looked so much like you. It was like, that's pretty neat.
We do.
I'm get off of here. I'm hanging up on Discord. Y'all have a wonderful night.
You do look
Enjoy
like
your Sunday.
She looks like.
Nikki. Yeah.
She does. She
It's
looks
crazy that,
exactly
we were
like.
twins, like for real.
Yep. And we do look like we could be related. I told you that yesterday. You look like one of my family members.
Yeah. Nolly's gonna take a look at you, my mother.
Oh, you're gonna show her the picture?
She kind of looks like my mother.
That's exactly what the fuck I said. She looked almost like Veda Sue. That's exactly what I said.
Hi, Mom. You haven't. You turned white.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, my mother's darker, but you look like you can be my mom.
Hey,
Okay.
almost exactly.
Good night.
All right, good night, Miss.
Well, you have a night.
Good night. That's Nolly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good night,
It's
Nolly. Good night, everybody. Talk to you
Good night.
tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Muddy.
Sure.
Okay.
The other Discord's absolutely fucking spamming me. Okay, I'm in a Discord with my buddies, and they keep on blowing up the chat.
Hold on, my chat.
No, a different Discord I'm
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Also, I want to tell everybody, let's give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Goodbye. Bye, cousin.